Welcome to a daily dose of self-love, our time to connect within and nurture the relationship, the most important relationship we will have in this lifetime, the relationship with ourselves. And so we pause our day to sit and reflect and relax and tune within and tune out the external world and give a little bit back to ourselves. We give so much to others all day. This is our chance to give to ourselves and to love ourselves. And today we will be meditating on and writing about grief. Our intention is to allow ourselves to feel our grief, to release our grief, and to replace our grief with healing energy. And grief, as you know, being human, we have many opportunities to feel and release our grief, and we can do so in healthy ways. So whether you are in the middle of grieving a loved one, a friend, a family member, a pet, an acquaintance, grief about our world and the state of our world. Perhaps there's some transition in your life, seasonal transition or transition around aging, and perhaps parenting. And that's the example that I'd like to share with you right now is really grieving how my children have needed me in the past when they were younger, and really shifting my role and my view from how I was when they needed me when they were younger to now how they need me as adults moving into their independent lives. And there's so much that I need to do differently with them to have a good relationship with them. They no longer need a protective, boundary setting, rule enforcing person in their life anymore. It's like there's what they need is for me to see them as adults. And that's a hard transition for a parent to make. If you're a parent, then you may know what I mean, or at some point know what I mean. And so thankfully we can use our time together today um, to sink into our grief, to allow it to be, to accept it, to let it move through us. And so as we move into our quiet space together, I encourage you to allow your tears to flow, to vocalize what needs to be vocalized, to write the words that need to be written, to just let it all be and accept yourself as we move through our process today. So let's begin our guided meditation. Feel free to light a candle, play some music that feels soothing to you. Feel free to sit or stand or move or shake or whatever feels right to you during our meditation time. When you're ready, you can go ahead and close your eyes if it feels right to you. Thank yourself for being here in this moment, for choosing to give to you, showing love to ourselves by taking the time we need to process our lives, to reflect, to be with ourselves, to remember our own divinity, to expand and heal and grow. So thank yourself for showing up today for you. Take a deep breath. Notice any areas of tension within your body, perhaps moving as you need to move to find more relaxation. Feel your feet firmly planted on the ground. Feel the earth beneath us. Here we are on this earth. We belong. We belong here and we are not alone. We are in this walk together. This journey of life. We are with each other. And we are learning to remember that we are together. And feel your connection to source energy, to spirit, to love, to God, to angels, however you verbalize or imagine that for yourself, to the universe. Feel your connection to something greater. And bring your awareness into your heart and breathe in earth and source energy. Feel the love of the earth and the love of spirit expand in your own heart as you inhale. And know that we sit within this bubble of love at all times, especially when we remember, even more strongly and securely when we pause, when we remember. And in this space of love, we are safe, we are held, we are together, we are one with all. And we acknowledge that we are choosing a healing path through self-love. And our intention is for healing, for our highest good and the highest good of those around us. And each little bit of healing that occurs within us heals our planet. We have a responsibility to step forward for ourselves, for our planet. Each one of us doing our part right now to improve our world by improving ourselves, by loving ourselves. When we love ourselves, we love each other. When we love ourselves, we love each other. In your heart, notice who in this world you are loving right now. Notice the tenderness you feel with this love. Allow your feelings to move through you. We can say thank you to this person or these people. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for loving me. I love you. And notice any tightness you might feel within you and where that might be within your body. Where do you feel this grief within you? Take a deep breath into the space of your grief. And as you take a deep breath into the space of your grief, allow this earth energy, sky energy to flow through you into the space of grief. Filling this space with beautiful, cleansing energy, loving energy, almost like hands wrapping around you. These hands wrap around your grief. And you are not alone. When you look deeply into this grief, what do you see? Love, care, tenderness, compassion. What a beautiful thing to be able to experience this love, to feel the depth of this love. Take as much time as you need here to fully release your grief. When you're ready, we will allow this healing energy to float into the space of your grief, wherever that is. Visualize it flowing like a river, like bubbles, just flowing within you, covering you like a healing salve, like a lotion. Filling into you like a cup of water. And notice that our grief can be released. It can be, we can kind of visualize it moving out of our bodies into these hands that are holding the grief for us. The tension is reduced. We still care, we still love, but the pain is held by a greater force. We will always care, we will always love. Yet we do not need to be in pain. We do not need to have the tension around it. We can ask and allow for it to be held by a greater power. And maybe in this place, what do you choose to put now that there is more space? Do you wish to put joy, peace? Do you wish to put sunshine, good memories? Do you wish to put hope? And as you inhale, breathe in whatever it is you wish to replace within you. Almost like a patchwork quilt, we are covering ourselves with these beautiful patterns and colors, shapes. And our wounds become like our wounds become our beauty. Our wounds become our beauty. Our grief is transformed. We are stronger. We are whole. We are capable. We are bright and shining stars. We are so blessed to live this life, to walk this path together. Thank you. And when you're ready, you can move to your journal. You may choose to write from our prompt. You can choose to write from your experience with the meditation. You can choose to write a letter or a poem or a journal entry or whatever feels right to you. And our prompt for today will be, my grief is what I released is. What I replaced my grief with is. What I envision for the future is. I will call us out in about 7 minutes. Take about 60 more seconds to finish your thought and your sentence. Okay. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for your participation. I hope to hear from you. Please leave a comment and share what's in your heart. I'd love to hear from you. And let's finish with a letter to you. Dear one, let yourself feel your pain. This is human. We all have grief. Without it, we would be shut down and incapable of loving. We must feel it fully, release it consciously, and replace it with love, energy, good memories, hope, compassion, or joy. Bless your grief. Bless all those involved. Trust that your path is unfolding for your highest good and the highest good of those around you. Know that by healing yourself, you are healing our world. You are loved. Thank you all so much. See you next time.